the election is just right around the corner, and students are being faced with the challenging task of getting their vote in by mail. The student population will play a major role in determining this year's election, so I spoke to some SU students to ask them what their biggest challenges are to vote during a year like no other.
I don't know, I think it was just a little difficult recognizing what I could and couldn't do. And
it is a first for many students at Syracuse University.
I had difficulty with applying for a mail-in ballot. I accidentally applied twice.
The campus community finding it more difficult than ever to get their voices heard in this year's election. First-time voters must now vote in one of the strangest elections in American history, one during a year of a global pandemic.
It's definitely not as easy as it could have been in a regular year.
It's just slow. The post office is slow.
Mail-in voting is especially difficult for students coming out of state. Many say the process of voting by mail this year was confusing.
A little bit of confusion, a little bit of a calling to my local election office.
Figuring out how to get my ballot was just a little confusing.
The voting process this year wasn't challenging for everyone. Some students say it was only a matter of filling out their ballot and sending it back in.
I haven't really faced any challenges in voting this year. I think it's a pretty simple system.
It took a little bit longer than I expected to get here, but after that it was pretty fun.
And it certainly reflects on the larger student body. After polling 143 students 1 week before the election, 92% said that they had already sent out their ballots. First-time voters say they believe this unprecedented election will inspire young voters to get their voices out.
Students and young people have a really vigilant, activist mindset that they realize that it's really important to vote this election.
Whether voting in person or by mail, all students seem to have the same mindset: to go out and vote. In Syracuse, Josh Myers, Citrus TV News.